is the North End. This is the North End.
Folks, welcome back to the North End. This is Dave, and these are my thoughts after Manchester United's 2-0 away loss at West Ham. A lot of thoughts, a lot of opinions, a lot of concerns. So I saw the lineup. Okay, sure. Young man Kumwala at center back with Johnny Evans. I think it's the 11th different pairing. Interestingly enough, he wasn't the issue. Shout out to him. Phenomenal performance first with the first team. Thought he was great, which is also part of the concern. First half, thought West Ham were very poor. Yet they let United do whatever they wanted with the ball. Maybe that was a tactic. Maybe David Moyes said, give them the ball. They don't do anything with it. When you watch a Manchester United game and they build up from the back, and this starts with Onana, and I'm starting to get really he wants to take as much time as possible moving the ball. So the number one thing as a neutral or as a Manchester United fan, and no one's talking about it, which is weird, and we need to start talking about it. I'm going to try to stay calm. Slow. When they build up, Onana to defender up to the wing, slow. Why? Every time anyone gets on the ball, the tempo it's like watching paint dry. All you do is let the opposition's midfield set up and let the defense set up. Okay, so it's a slow build-up. We keep, some nice ball movement. Let's get the ball to our attacking players. Who are our attacking players? Well, we've got Antony on the right wing, we've got Garnacho on the left wing, and we've got Højlund up front. What do you say is the issue? Well, let's talk about the issue. One, let's start with the wingers. Let's talk about the wide play. They're both very young, and they're not quick. So neither of them can beat a player one-on-one. Garnacho, I think, will become that player. It's becoming a major issue. He cannot beat players with pace, and he gets bullied off the ball. Antony, same thing, if not worse. At least Garnacho's got some creativity. He tries. They're both young men who can't play on the wings in the Premier League, especially not for Man United. Højlund doesn't get the ball, but even when he does, he looks raw, he looks young, and when these guys get anywhere near the 18-yard box, and they do, some nice build-up play, we get in, we do nothing. Garnacho had the best chance of the game, and West Ham scored 2 goals, and we've seen this a lot with him. He's not clinical, he's too young, and he's not ready. There is no guile in this Manchester United offense. Zero. We never look like we're going to score a goal. We don't. We never look like we're threatening. Everything is slow cookie cutter build-up, and then we get near the box, and it's obvious. We can't finish. There's no creativity. There's no understanding. And you can talk about the injuries all you want. West Ham didn't threaten at all. And then on one play, Paqueta puts a very nice ball through. Bruno Fernandes lets Jared Bowen just play a pass and then just lets him just go right in. Defense is lined up perfectly, just doesn't want to track his run. Ball goes over in. Onana, who we got to play the ball, can't really make any saves. The first one, not convincing. The second, just stands there. And this is what he's been doing all the time. He did it on both goals. You're not getting anything from him outside of distribution. Bruno, just, hey, you yell the most. Just let your guy walk right in and score. And then after that, it was just the same old. Kobbie Mainoo, one of 2 fantastic players today, gives the ball away. Sure, blame Kobbie Mainoo. Why? Johnny Evans gets back, just backs right off the guy, and the guy shoots and scores. Onana doesn't get anywhere near it. It's not an automatic goal. It was a giveaway, and then Johnny Evans just backs right off, and they score. Here's a question. Why is Johnny Evans playing for Manchester United in 2023? It's almost 2024. Like, where do we go from here? Where do United go from here? Nowhere. Nowhere. They never look like scoring with it. I don't care about the injuries. Full team. They don't look like scoring. They don't move the ball at a normal pace for a top flight team in the Premier League. They play slow. They're not physical. Where do they go? I don't see us finishing anywhere better than between 8th and 10th. If you can genuinely tell me and give me reasons, comment, like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Tell me how they expect to finish any better. 8th would be the best I see at this point. And that, I think that's being generous. There's nothing good going on here other than a couple of young, good players. Luke Shaw was phenomenal. There was 3 players on that field today. Like, Peter Schmeichel nailed it today. There's too many players on that field that are not good enough to play for Manchester United. Yet they do. Yet they do. So, what does that mean? Who picks this team? Who recruited a lot of these players? The manager did, Erik Ten Hag. So, a couple of things on that. Do I think philosophically he means well and he's got good tactics? Yes. Here's the issue. He's bought players and picked players that are not just not good enough for Manchester United. They're not good enough for the Premier League. Antony is not a Premier League player. He's not. And a lot of these other guys are not good enough. We really need to start talking about Bruno Fernandes soon. The game gets him passed by. He can't track his man, and he's not quick enough to be effective at a high level in this league. So at what point, like, what does it take? We're out of the Champions League. We're out of the Cup. I think we're still in the FA Cup. We can't score a goal. So at what point? I'm not saying fire the manager, but I'm not seeing it. So where do we go from here? Where do we go? And at what point do we say, well, the manager bought these players. He plays them. This is on him. Let me know what you think. I'm at a loss. Everybody, have a happy holiday season. I'm Dave. This is the North End. Happy holidays.
This is the North